Hello, it's me, and we're going to actually embark upon the solve of this. Now, we're in St. Thomas, and it is a very rainy day in St. Thomas, so not much to do out there. Got back from the beach, but got totally rained on. Anyway, so what would be the process of solving this? Because I need to correlate that with a puzzle in the middle. So I've decided that the multi-puzzle in the middle is actually a compy-cube, and I'm going to actually let that orient the puzzle. Now, it turns out that with a compy-cube, there is a center, and that center doesn't really scramble. And I'm thinking that this piece over here, this is the center of a compy-cube. And this sort of shares the same piece as this and this. So this is your center divided here. So this is, you can see this is lined up with a white one over here. So if I just keep turning this, I'm going to find the other one lined up over there too. And if I turn this one down here, I'm going to find that's lined up also. So if I were to pick a side, I'm just going to pick a side to start off with. So this is in. This never got scrambled, so that's fine over there. And this never got scrambled either, so that's fine. So that was a dyno move, and there's also 3x3 moves. So this 3x3 move I'm just going to move into here. Okay. So that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just going to move the red one in. So that's fine over there too. And I'm going to dyno this yellow one in here also. So this shouldn't be too difficult. So now it's a matter of putting these guys in. Now I'm going to make an observation or prediction. Let's see if I can get this lined up here. That these pieces here are the same as these pieces here. So this is the corner multi portion of it in here. So it might be hard to visualize. But this is green that I can see here. Green. Line up with the camera there. Green and yellow. And I see this is also green and yellow. If my thinking is correct, it's going to be like that through the whole puzzle. So this is pink like this is pink. And this is light green like this is light green. So I think that if I just solve these, I should put this in at the same time. So let's try to do that. And this is going to be pure dyno solve. So I'm basically doing a compy solve here. So pure dyno solve. This is going to be the yellow. Well, actually, I'm looking for the white and purple, or white and red, if I were to fill it in over here. No, that's a true white and blue. Okay, so here's a white and red over here. So this actually belongs here. So what I'm going to do is I have to move it just like that. But let's go ahead and bump this out of the way. Move this in. Move this up. And move this back. Okay, so this is nicely in over here, just like this is. And that's going to define the side over here. Okay, so far so good. Now, there we go, I hope. Anyway, so remember, I did forget my camera, so I apologize for the... Well, this is a challenge for the Samsung. Let's see how well the Samsung works. Anyway, so I'm looking for the white and purple. Once again. White and purple. Right over here. Okay, so this white and purple is going to have to come over to here. So I'm going to move this in place. Bat this up. And move it across. Okay, as I put these two in, this is coming in, but this was taken out. So what I'm going to need to do is let's bat these two out of the way. Let's move this white one in, this compy center. Compy center is in, the dyno corners are in, so this is all fine over here. This is going to be purple and green right over here. Okay, so this guy, let's move him down, out with a 3x3 move, and then back to get this compy center back in here. And this purple and green is going to make its way over here. So let's do a turn across here, and then let's get this back. Okay, so as I'm putting these guys in, my multi-center, can you see it? Yep, is being solved. So next is going to be green and red. So green and red, find you right over here. So let's move this in place. going to bring this down. I'm kind of taking these out, but that's okay. I can easily put them back in later. Okay, so this is going to cross over to here, so I'm going to do a dino move here. 3x3 move here, move it up. Okay? Might as well move this back. Okay, so it appears that these top parts should all be solved, which is really the first 3x3 side. So here's, and you can see these multi-cube portions are also in. Samsung, I hope you're doing me proud. Okay, now that I have that, let's go ahead and put this Compi Center back in over here. And just going to put this Compi Center back in over here. So what I'm going to do next is move these guys into place, and this is going to be a green. I'm looking for a green and light blue, or a green and beige. So any of those greens will do. Right over here. So this is a green and beige. So I'm just going to kind of move this in line. Whatever I do, I'm going to try to undo. And this belongs up over here. So move it out of the way. Move this down. Move it in. Move it up. Okay, good. So this is in. This has now been placed, and this is almost complete. So let's do the final green. And we just have one more left. Right over here. This is that green and light blue. And that belongs right over here. So let's just kind of move it a little closer to where we want it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so this needs to make its way over to here. So, green and light blue. Okay, let's move this dino move over to here. We can now move this green, do a 3x3 here. Then let's dino this up, all the while making sure we haven't lost sight of our Compi centers. Okay, so let's bring it back. All these greens are in, and by getting all these greens in, we've solved the multi portion of it. Okay, so that's really the first step. This is just an expression of the multi portion over here. So this red is already in. I'm looking for the final red, and hopefully I'll be able to find it faster and faster right over here. Okay, so let's just bring this within line here. Okay, good. So I'm going to move it into this portion over here, move it down, bring it up, and move it in. Okay, now I took some of these Compi centers out, but that's really easy to put back in, so we don't need to do that as of yet. We'll just finish these sides over here. So this is going to be white and blue. Let's find any white. I'll find a home to any white. Right over here. White and orange, that's going to be here. So I'm going to move this guy down. Whoop. Got to move it from here rather. I'm going to move this to here for a 3x3 slot. Move this in, move this up, and let's move this back. Okay. Now we need the final white. That's a white and blue. Right over here. Okay, this will give me an opportunity to get these Compi centers back here as well. Sort of. Okay. Okay, this needs to find its way over to here, which it can if I move this in place. Here's a dino move here, move this up, and we'll just calmly move this back. Okay, so what we have is not done yet. Okay, purples. Here's a purple and orange. This belongs here. So let's move this out of the way, bring it down, move it in, bring it up. It's kind of like an RIDIRD version. So that's all okay. I need another purple. Final purple is over here. Okay, so I'm going to move this, do a 3x3 move down, then do a dino move to bring it up, 3x3 it in. Okay, so at the end of the day, these are all in, which means these multi-cube portions are also in. So that's good. Okay, now at this point, what I could do is turn this upside down so I can visualize it easier, as I'm really just doing dyno moves to get it in. Let's make sure all of our compy centers are in. This one is not. Let's put it in. This one also is not. Put that in. And the rest are. Okay. Alright, perfect. So let's start off with these beiges. So it should be easier and easier for me to find. Here's a beige and gray, so that's going to belong over here. So let's do a 3x3 move to get it in place. Move it up by a curvy move, down, and boom. So that's it. The next beige, right over here. So let's move this up to our 3x3 spot. I'm going to dyno it up, 3x3 it in, dyno it down. I feel like I'm inventing a new language here. So, okay, so now all these are in. So all these multi-portion of the cube is in, and I'm just going to keep going around. So I need blue. Let's go ahead and get our compy centers in. So any blue will do, and they happen to be here. So this blue and pink is going to go here. So this needs to go here. So let's get this out of the way. Make sure centers are in before we do it. Get it out of the way. 3x3 it out. And move this back. Now notice how nice the movement is. I know it has sort of a grizzled sound to it, but it's really very smooth moving, and this little setup that I have is really not very forgiving. Okay, so now this is in, and this is coming in as well. We need to do the final blue over here. Okay, so let's dyno this up, 3x3 it in, and dyno it down. Boom. Okay, so now this is in. Okay, just keep going around here. This is already in. I'm looking for the other yellow, which will be the last nail into that one. So let's move it up, 3x3 it in, and move it down. Okay, so that's good over here. Blue, this is in. We have one more multi-blue over here. Now I wonder, could I get the lighting better? Maybe not. Okay, so let's go ahead and 3x3 this one in. So this part is very straightforward. Nothing really too complex about it. And now that's in. Okay, so what I have is I have all these in. I just don't have this in. So how am I going to do this? Well, I put the compy centers in here. And now it's just a matter of putting these in. I see that this one is already in, because it matches the inner corners over here. So how am I going to line this up? Well, this is a 3x3, and this is a 3x3 corner, but maybe I can do similar algorithms. Not so much a 3x3 corner one, but maybe I can SUNY this in. So this is here. I'm going to bring this around to here. So what if I did a dyno? So I'm going to do a SUNY where I'm combining dyno moves, which is these moves, to 3x3. Again, the dyno moves are these smaller pedals, that side, and the 3x3 are these larger pedals over here. So let's do R, U, R-I, U, R, 2U, R-I. Okay, now did that do anything? I see that this is here, so let's keep doing it. R, U, R-I, U, R, 2U, R-I. Okay, so these are now in, which means this whole thing is in, and these are all in. So I think that it had no choice but to go in. There's no parity with this. So with that said, the first step of this solve is putting these corners in, and that gets all the multi-cubes in as well. And I think that all the rest of the algorithms can be done without messing these up. And because we know the algorithms, the rest is really just a matter of doing it. But I don't want to make this just all about algorithms and placing that. I do want to have a situation where I can maybe place them. It might be more fun that way. So the next step will be putting all of these guys in. Now, the first step with that is what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can start to assemble these centers. So I see this over here. Where's the other yellow one? I'm going to do it step by step. First the big ones, then the small ones. So here's another big one over here, and I want to line them up. So let's see how that's going to work. Okay, I'm going to take this and move this here by going down, down, Okay, the reason that I did that is I want this to coincide with this over here. Now notice it didn't change any of these guys because it didn't change any of these guys. So let's do 1, 2 to line these two up, and then let's get it out of there. So we're going to go down, down, up, up. It gets this out, and let's move this back by going 1, 2. Okay. Now why did I do that? I did that because I want to take this and I want to slip it in over here. So we're going to go down, down, up, up, and then finally down, down, up, up. So I'm basically now solving this as I would a Rex cube. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to now put these in, but I'm going to coordinate that with the center. So I see this yellow and I want to line it up with this yellow. So let's get it out of here first. So now my down, down, up, up, instead of going this way, they're going to be going this way. So it shouldn't mess anything else up that I did. I need to get this upside down. I need to move this into this position here. So up, up, down, down. Now why did I do that? Well, I did that because now I can pair this with this guy over here. So let's move this up and go up, up, down, down, and now let's just move this back. Okay, now that these are paired, I need to move the center into this area, and I can do that now by using this. Turn, 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 turn. The center is paired with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and just move it into here by going down, up, up, down. So what's going to happen is now I've got this thing fully assembled. I'm just going to keep going around the puzzle doing it exactly like that. And there's really nothing more complicated. So just as an example, we'll do this one over here. So here's an orange. I want to match it with this guy over here. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to have to move this out. So turn, 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 and turn. So it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to do 1, 2. So these are paired. Let's move it out any way we want to. I'm not coming across any resistance here, so move this back. 1, 2. Okay, so these oranges are in. I just have to keep watching and making sure I don't take out what I put in. So now I want to move this into this spot over here. So it's really just a matter of moving it. So turn, 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 turn. And now this just kind of snakes its way up to here. So let's move it into here. Down, down, up, up. So now I can ease this, Rex this into here. Up, up, down, down. So no need for any algorithms as of yet. Let's do it like that. Okay, now I need to do these small ones and coordinate that with a center. This is already in over here. So let's find where the other orange is. It's right here. And I would like this to be able to move to here, but it's not going to do that. So let's move it in from somewhere else. This to here, then this to here, and that'll work just fine. So turn, 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 and turn. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take this whole thing here, line it up, and go up, up, down, down, and then turn this back. Okay, now this full thing is assembled, so I'm going to move it to here by going up, up, down, down, and now this is going to slide into here, up, up, down, down. Okay, so now this side is done, and that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that with this side and this side, getting these in, and I'm just going to continue to Rex this until I can't Rex it anymore and I have to use algorithms. So I'm just going to continue to follow suit. Okay, so what I did is I put all of these sides in over here, so it almost looks like it's solved, and really it was just a matter of positioning, doing those Rex positioning. As I'm doing other sides, I'm going to start to come into conflict with the sides that are done, but let's see how far we can take this. So next could be silver. Here's a silver, couple silver pieces over here. I can move this into this spot, and then exchange it with these pieces to move it back. So that's going to be, let's say it down, let's try it like this, up, up, down, down, and we'll just move this guy back over here. Okay, so this is in, so now we're going to move the silver one into its spot, which is right up here. So to move it here, that's going to be down, up, up, down. Okay, so that's in. Now I just have to do these, the smaller petals. So here's one over here. That's going to be easy enough. Put this in here and go up, up, down, down, and just move this guy back. Okay, now I find the center, and let's see if we can't find that center and put that one in. Shouldn't be too far away, so it's right here. Same thing, but we're going to be moving it by way of these guys here. So, okay, let me coordinate this better here. Let's move this up closer. I can visualize better. Up, up, down, down, and now to move this in, up, up, down, and down. Okay, now that that's in, we have to get it to its proper place, which is all the way over here. So let's just move it in. Well, actually, we can try it like this. We can go down, up, up, down. Okay, so now this side is done. So let's just keep going all the way around. Let's do green, my favorite. Let's find the other green, which is right here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and now I gotta get something else in line with this. I'm temporarily gonna move this into that place, down, down, up, up. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and now let's get this one back in. So down, down, up, up. For the sake of ease, I did sacrifice the purple, but easily brought back. Okay, let's get the green one into the green side, which is right here. So it's gonna be up, up, down, down. Okay, now I do have the green center in here, but it's too early to have that in. Let's work on these little petals here. I can see these are next to each other, but I want to move this into this spot over here. So let's go up, down, down, up. By doing that, I can now put these in proximity to each other. So move this here, up, up, down, down, and this is moved back. Okay, so this is good. I need to move the center out to move it in conjunction with this guy over here. So let's move the green one in, or out rather, up, up, down, down. Now I just have to get the center into this spot here. Shouldn't be too hard. If I go down, down, up, up. Okay, so now this will slide into its green spot over here by going down, up, up, down. And that way it can kind of span the distance. So now this is in. Okay, so all these guys are in here. We're doing this one, this one. Now, now I've got the white one. Okay, here's a white. We can do the small petal or the large petal. Doesn't really matter. But we'll have to move this into a closer proximity here. So let's move it right in here. Up, down, down, up. Okay, I did that so that it can be into this spot here. I'm going to go 1, 2. These are all lined up. So let's go down, down, up, up. I did knock this green one out just for a few moments. put this back in. Now we can get the green one back in. Down, down, up, up. Okay, good, so this is in. Now I want to move this into this spot over here. But I don't want to sacrifice these guys, so let's move this into a better position. Down, down. Now I can move it into here. Except it's still... Okay, I can correlate these guys together by going down, down, up, up. Okay, this is in and this is in. I could do an algorithm to move this in if I find that to be easy. But let's not. Let's move this out. This guy isn't in yet, although it looks like it's mostly in. Would it behoove me to take it out? This guy's mostly in too. Am I taking things out that I just put in? Nope, this is in, the white one is next. But you can see I'm almost fully loaded here. But let's do it anyway. Trying to go as algorithmless as possible, because once I start doing that, it's going to take a little longer. Okay, so to move this in, I'm going to move this up to here. So it's going to be up, up, down, down. So the fun of this is we have to be a little bit more strategic. So now this can move into this spot like so, and up. Up, down, down. Okay, now I have to move the center in. Where did I put that center? It's right over here. And that's going to come in this way. So it's going to be down, down, up, up. So these are diagonal moves as opposed to 3x3 moves. This will go into its space over to here. So that's going to be... let's see how we can do this. Let's just move in like this. Up, up, down, down, and then we'll 3x3 it up to here. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so let's get a lay of the land. These are all in. Maybe I can push it a little bit more. Oh, there. Whoops. Anyway, so maybe I can work on getting this guy in over here, this green one. Well, I can try to move the big petals in again. Let's see how I can do this. I can move it to here if I go... Now you may say, why do this one? Why not do the green one? I'm so close. And I could, actually. Or I could do the red one. I'm just trying to keep it so that everything is on one side. Alright, well, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, down, down, up, up. Okay, move this in this spot over here, and we'll go down, down, up, up. And this will move back. Okay, now we can slide this into here. But we don't like the fact that it's going to exchange with, say, this guy. And so we can find another way to do it, which I think we can if we use this over here. So we're going to go down. Well, this is going to participate. So if we do down, up, up, down, and then again, down, up, up, down. Okay, that's good. This is in. Now notice this came into here quite nicely. So I can move this here and go up, up, down, down. This will come back. Now I want to coordinate that with the center. So we'll have to move this out. So we'll go down, up, up, down. Okay, now I want to coordinate this green with this center over here. So I'll go down, down, up, up. Okay, so these are all coordinated here. Oh, sticker's starting to peel. That's not good. Now I have to slide this into here. So we're going to go... down, up, up, and down. Okay, so all these sides are done, and now we're going to ask ourselves, as we do these, when am I going to have to start doing algorithms?